Hi, it's me again with CorelDraw tips and tricks. Somebody sent me this clip art, and if you look, it's pretty fuzzy. Trace is okay, but if you can see my vector thing of the same thing, and if I love doing things like this all day long. Um, I just love it. So let's put that in the center of the page, which isn't going to be perfectly in the center of the page, but what that's going to do, it's going to give us a shape for our circle because we need to find out about how big that circle is, and you can see how far off center of the page it is, but I'm going to hold down the shift key. So we're pretty close. Um, we're going to call that good. So I'm going to move the circle out of the way. Now, instead of tracing this entire thing, and always I take a duplicate of it and move it out of the way. And you can see the white bounding box. Now, instead of tracing the whole thing, I'm going to only trace out one section of the leaf. So I'm going to grab the crop tool and I'm going to make sure I get this leaf. So I'm going to go and I want the end of the stem and I want that leaf. And then I'm going to crop. And since I had it selected, everything else on my page stayed. Now we're going to go and we're going to trace it. Bitmap, trace bitmap, outline, trace clip art. Does it pretty fast. Now, real important, don't move it. Well, you can, because we're going to change it, but I'm just going to move that out of the way, and that's our new one. And you can see the difference in the fuzziness versus the vector. And we've got a little bit of gray there, but we can fix that. And so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to Object Group and Ungroup. And I'm going to grab that and go to Object and break the curve apart. Now, this one's kind of connected, so we can't really do it. But since the curve's apart, we can delete some of this trash. Let's see if we can't delete that gray matter. And a little bit of more gray matter. Doesn't really matter right now because we're going to change this up. We're going to make it look perfect. But we can get rid of that line, that line. Well, I got rid of my circle or something. Yep. Don't get rid of your circle because that's what you're going to size the shape off of. And we can fix all that stuff. Now I'm going to take, I got one more gray matter, but we can fix that regardless. Then it's got a whoop-de-doo. So what we're going to do, we're going to grab it now and we're going to go left click, right click. And you can see where that gray matter was. We can just delete it, see what happens. Didn't work. Back up. Just take away the gray matter, and we're gonna just use the smoothing tool on this, and we're just gonna grab it and just kind of make it look a little bit better. Now this one has a whoop-de-doo, what I call a whoop-de-doo, and hopefully we can get rid of it. And you can see it kind of messes up our leaf right here. So what I'm going to do is take the Smart Fill tool and fill that in. And that's going to give us the new, and then I'm going to left click, right click, and now I got a line there. Now what to get rid of a whoop-de-doo, it's almost easier to get the shape tool and select those two nodes and delete them or turn them into a line. Now we probably want that one off the stem. So what we can do is back up and, you know, it doesn't really matter. What we can do is take the shape tool and move this out of the way. Well, let's just move it down here and then get the virtual segment delete key. We are going to smart fill this so it'll all be one piece again. And we can fix that in a minute. We need to fix that after the smart fill tool. The smart fill tool is going to be a life changer in something like this. Smoothing tool, just kind of smooth all that out. And got some more gray matter. I'm going to left click, right click, get rid of that gray stuff. And I'm going to right click on that, make it a line again. For some reason that did that. I don't really know why. And that's good enough. So what we want to do is get rid of this leaf. To get rid of that leaf, we're going to take let's just use a 2-point line and just go like right there. And by doing that now, we don't have to, but we're going to go and cut it away with the virtual segment elite key, just so we'll know what it looks like. I think I got rid of my circle, but we can get it back. Then after we smooth it out, we can get rid of some of that stuff. Go ahead and get rid of that gray matter. Take the shape tool and grab that node right there and maybe delete that node. Then get this one and bring that collar. If she's just going to engrave it, it doesn't have to be very strong. If it was going to be cut out, I'd worry about the strength of it. Now we got a really weird shape, so you can either use the shape tool and just delete that node and see what it did, and then we're going to smooth all this stuff out in just a second. We're almost done. We need to get rid of this box. So we're going to take the 2-point line. Tell you what we're going to do first. We're going to zoom in and get rid of that gray matter. I could have done that all at one time. And I'm just going to get a 2-point line. I'm going to go right there. And by doing that, it'll stop all that from leaking. And we got a bad leaf right there. And we don't need that whatsoever. So we're almost ready. So now what we're going to do is take the smart filter. Let's see what our nudge factor is. This thing is pretty big, almost 4 inches. So let's make this 5. Let's take our smart fill tool and fill this in. And by doing that, if we left click, right click, and I always immediately get rid of that so I won't mess up. Then I'm going to go back. Now we can fix those parts with the smoothing tool. You know, get on there and make that look a little bit better, make the end of the leaf look better, maybe take away that point. And I'm not going to do a lot of work. If I was doing it for my job, I would. And the bigger you make this nib, the faster it's going to work, but you don't want to get into the next deal. Let's look at this one part right here. So what I would do on that is take the shape tool and just delete that node. Get the smoothing tool back, just round off that leaf, round off that. So I think we're good. Now what we need to do is hit P and put it in the center of the page. This is that's my real one. That's the one, well, that's the real one, I guess. And we're going to kind of find out how big the circle is. And we're going to make it a little bit bigger. Well, that'll work. Now I'm going to hit P and put it in the center of the page. I'm going to move this out of the way. Move this out of the way. And I'm going to get rid of this because this is our real leaf. I'm going to select this and then shift select this and hit T to put it on top. But I need to go a little bit higher, kind of in the middle. If I start moving and hold down the control button, I kind of want that stem about in the middle. Now here's the main reason for the video. I am going to Control D to make a duplicate, Alternate C to make the rotation in the center of the circle, and I'm going to rotate it by hand by just grabbing one of these and just rotating it. I want that, if we want them connected, I want that stem in that next flower. We can actually get rid of our circle now. We don't need it. And I mean, it all depends on how you look. Let's see how far we went. I need to go an even amount, so I need to turn it to 40. So if you want it to be all one piece, and this is the real reason I thought about doing the video, I would grab all these nodes and put that stem like right there. Now I'm going to take, and I would smooth it out, but now if we take the Smart Fill tool and fill this in, see it's missing that part? Now I'm going to not delete it, I'm going to just move this up and get rid of that right there. So now I can move it back. I'm going to alternate C, and I'm going to move it back a -40. That put it where it is, should be. Now I'm going to take it and left click. I'm going to do it in red. Now I'm going to Control D and make a duplicate. Alternate C to make the rotation. Okay, I can do the math, but it's so much easier to start at 0. Take your Smart Fill tool and fill that in. Move it up. And take this away. Now move this back. What that did, now when we left click, right click, and Control D and alternate C, we're at 0. So I'm going to rotate it 40 degrees. Control D all the way around. Now, if everything works right, you could either delete this line or we can try welding, and we're going to try welding. So we're going to select it all and weld it. Hopefully that took away that line, and it did. I've got a little bit of a bad spot right there, but you can always delete. And since this is welded, you know, you could take this now and use your smoothing tool on that part. Of course, you'd have to do all of them, but you see what I mean? And see, I've still got, so I had a little bitty bad part on that weld. I mean, it's minute little bits of line. Just take them away. You don't really have to take them away because the Smart Fill tool will go around that. So now let's take the Smart Fill tool and fill that in. And if we left click, right click, let's see if we have that little bit of a line. Yep, the line's gone. So that will engrave perfectly. Let's go ahead and put that in the center of the page. And you've got no, that's not even the one. That's the bitmap one. I never delete it because I want to look at it later. So if we hit P and put it in the center of the page, that's what it's going to look like. And you could change it up and make it smoother, but if she engraves this around something, that's what it's going to look like. That's pretty cool. And take the yellow box trick just to make sure it's good. Order back a page. And it looks good. And if she can do anything she wants to with it now. She can make it bigger, smaller. You know, everything's the same. You could, you know, make this thing, you know, huge. Anyway, I hope that helped them a little bit. Thank you for watching.